welcome to the weekly roundup with me, Chairman Rob. Now, don't adjust your sets. I did get sunburn last week, so don't fiddle with the contrast. We're looking forward to the start of the season as ever. And something we asked you last year was, what was the worst band that ever made it big? And you broke my heart with some of these answers, but let's see what you said.
So we asked you, what was the worst band to ever make it big? So we got a little way to get to the winners, but goodness me, who on earth are these guys? I've never heard of them. That just means I'm an old git. These are more well known with Phoenix trendy members. These are added to the list. Bit gutted about Aqua, Barbie Girl and Dr. Jones, Fifth Harmony, Work From Home. Oh, these are brilliant songs. Well, Jedwood, well, yeah, you can't argue with that, can you? And the next lot, Nirvana, Pet Shop Boys, yeah, get that, see that. Scouting for Girls, oh, you'll upset dimmers with Status Quo, definitely. Oh, no, you broke my heart with these ones. But tell me what you want, what you really, really want, and it wasn't these two, I'll tell you. See what I did there? Oh, Runners Up, take that. I went to see them last year, amazing, and the Beatles, well, that's iconic, but they're the runners up. So that means there is a winner of the worst band that we think is overrated at Phoenix Cricket Club, and it is One Direction. And despite selling a load of records, millions actually, all over the world, despite some bad news recently as well, we've got them down as the most overrated band in history. As always, thank you for playing. It was a sunny evening in Frimley Green to get everybody who could make it together before the start of the season. And with everyone in high spirits and a chance to meet and thank Rowett, our new shirt sponsor, with a load of good club information as well to give out, and also a Frimley Phoenix quiz. It was a really, really good night. So a big thank you to everybody who turned up.
It's time for a match report.
Start the last of our pre-season games away at Pirbright, where we lost the toss and were asked to field. A big thank you to all those who've taken vids and sent them in to me for the weekly roundup. It really is appreciated. And Pirbright, well, they're a Div 3 side, so a good chance to see how we fare against them. And with the Phoenix having a very decent bowling attack as well, it wasn't going to be all plain sailing for the batsmen, that's for sure. This is a 45 overs a side game, and Pirbright scoring 195 for 6 off theirs, with Thompson scoring 52 and Flanagan 50, both retiring, Houghton on 24 and Pryor not out 18. And the pick of the bowlers for Phoenix, well, Sandeep picked up 2, Praj picked up 2, and Cam and Thapper both got 1 as well.
Okay, guys, we've just finished fielding. How do you think we did?
I think we did well. I think, it's early pre-season, it's good to shake off the rust. I thought we bowled really well up the front, sort of in the first 25 overs or so. We were really good, keeping it tight in the field. A couple of drop catches here and there, I won't name names. But yeah, I thought we did well. We restricted them to a decent total, so now let's go and chase it down.
Well, I haven't got much footage of us batting, but let's just say what a great run chase that was, and a really good opportunity to give our batsmen a really good run out. And that's a very impressive card. 199 for 5, or 42 of our 45 overs, with Sam Warren retiring at 50, the same with brother Joe. Sammy unfortunately having to retire on 39, let's hope he's okay, and Prad scoring 17. Pirbright bowlers, 2 for Thompson, 1 for Turner, Sawyer and Raj.
I thought it was brilliant. We had a really, really strong bowling lineup, and I think we had 8 bowlers, 8 people got to bowl, and we had 2 rounds of that, which was great, so everybody was involved. And then almost everybody got a bat, with the retirements from Sam, yourself and Sammy, unfortunately coming off with a bit of a tight calf, but everybody scored it, put in some runs. Really nice team to play against, and the fact that they were a Div 3 team, and he said that he pretty much put out as one of his strongest sides for us to go in there and handle it quite well, and I think we dealt with it quite well, and a big score to chase. So everybody had a good day out, everybody was involved and really came together as a team, so really great result. Great win. How do you think we did today?
Yeah, I thought we did excellent. You can see short boundaries and that, so it's always going to be hard for the bowlers. But we stuck to a task. I think there were 50 off 17 overs, something like that, so the bowling was really, really tight. backed each other up in the field. We had loads of chances going through the slips. You know, you get those days, but you know, and then chasing 195 of 45. I don't think we've played a 45 over game for quite some time, so those 5 extra overs I think took a bit out of us, but we chased it really, really well. Great team performance, batting, bowling, backed each other in the field for us. Top stuff.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. So Joey, second pre-season match against Pirbright Div 3 team. How do you think we got on?
Yeah, we did really well, ultimately coming away with the win. We restricted them to 195 for 6 from their 45 overs. And I think at one point, sort of by over 38, they were about 150. So they did push really hard towards the end, which is always going to happen. But I think that sort of says how tightly we bowled and how well we bowled in the first.
We kept the bowling quite tight in the first 20. I don't think they were past a century before until after 20 overs.
No, yeah, we bowled really well with the new ball, kept it nice and shiny, nice and round as well, and we bowled good areas, and then the field setting was good. Ultimately, on a small ground as well, that became even more important.
So off to Frimley Green Rec for our second pre-season game, and this one against Dogmersfield. And with Ryan skipper in the side, it was good to see our old friend Faisal.
So Ryan, how are you feeling?
2 out of 2. Brilliant. No, exactly what I wanted to do. I told the lads anyhow that I wanted to bowl first, stick them in and hopefully roll them out. But yeah, pleased with that.
This was a very good Dogmersfield side, and the Phoenix were fielding more than a smattering of threes players, so it was always going to be tough, but more importantly, making sure everybody gets a run out. You can see the live game all on Frogbox, as well as the highlights package that our henners will be putting out, covering the game's best bits. But here's the scorecard, and although it's a little one-sided, it never failed to entertain, and Dogmersfield are a really good bunch of lads that we always enjoy playing, regardless of the result. Good wickets for Ryan, who took 3, Connor 2, Henners 2, and Kean took the other one. Suez top scored with 13, and On was the only other person to make it into double figures. Here's a Phoenix partnership at Hampshire with Wills and Rayon doing the business. Introducing Carl's new exciting channel.
3 reasons why you should listen to this week's That Village Cricket Show. Reason number 1, it is a Frimley Phoenix special, the club that introduced me to cricket, and I started playing only a couple of years ago, entering my first season playing league as a wicketkeeper. Reason number 2, we'll be joined by this week's guest host, the first ever guest host. It could be none other than Frimley Phoenix's own chairman, Robert Fryer, who'll be telling you all about the club, everything it has to offer, the future possibilities and the successes it's had over the past 5 years since launching in lockdown 2020. And reason number 3, it was filmed here at this beautiful ground, our home ground at Hawley Leisure Centre. Behind me now is the leisure centre and our temporary clubhouse bar that we go to afterwards. Spin round here, we have nets and a sight screen frame. You can't really see it, but anyway, we've had sight screens delivered. And a spin round here is our pitch behind me there. It's absolutely gorgeous, set in the woodland of Hawley, and a lovely bar. Oh, where's Cafe Corner? And just next to the clubhouse, we spin around. Cafe Corner's around here somewhere. I can't see because of the sun, but you can come down and grab a coffee in the afternoon as well. First game on Saturday, the 3rd of May. I'll see you there.
Is that you, Jamie Lee? What's wrong with you?
So the last chance to sign up to the Fantasy League before the season starts this weekend. It's the end of the month on the last one of these, but did you know that the first team bowled out 11 out of the 16 teams that they played in 2024? The question we've got for you is, what do you think our highest run victories are for the 1s, 2s and 3s? We'll come back to you in a while with the answers.
Let's have a look at this week's fixtures.
It all starts on Friday the 2nd of May with Frimley Phoenix under-11s taking on Camberley. So we kick off the 2025 league season with the 1s away up Farncombe 2s. And this is where Jabley got a fantastic 50. Ashy went on and made 1,000 runs for the club. And we even had a fly pass from the Red Arrows. Can't be fairer than that, can you? Div 7 sees our home games with Frimley Phoenix 2s taking on Warbleston and Bertham, and with Thursley 2s dropping out of the league, it means this weekend the Frees don't have a game. And if you want a match programme for the Saturday fixtures, then you can find it on the Frimley Phoenix Facebook page. Availability, this is the key to our success this year. And do you know if you're free next week?
Humphries, is he free? I'm free.
So go on, please update your Play Cricket or Spawn now. And a big thank you to our sponsors. All these guys, well, they'll be sponsoring matches over the season for Frimley Phoenix. So thank you for your support.
Who's that?
Here's a good evening for you. Bring the family. Thursday the 8th of May, Hawley and Blackwater Leisure Centre for the VE Day celebrations.
Hostilities will end officially at 1 minute after midnight tonight, Tuesday the 8th of May. Today is Victory in Europe Day.
Thank you to Cove Brass, which will be playing some great music of the era and is in the Phoenix gazebo that evening.
Meanwhile, of course, Londoners had begun their non-stop 2-day celebration.
So with the lighting of the beacon and lots going on, let's see if we can get as many Phoenix faces up there as we can. So back again, and we asked you, what are our highest run victories for the 1s, 2s and 3s? If it's last season you're talking about, well, the 1's best was on the 5th of May, beating Frensham by 207 runs, and the 2's on the 17th of August, beating Headley by 238 runs. If you're talking all-time highest run victories, the 1's 262 victory over Greyshot back in June 2022, and it's the 2's that hold the highest run, 275 runs again last year against Headley. And even our 3's have taken Headley as well, a 67 run victory. Thanks for playing, and something different next week. Well, we're not short of having babies at Frimley Phoenix, and we've got another one to add to the list. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Rocker for their new arrival. Fantastic news.
I'm just checking that you're not asleep.
No, I'm wide awake.
Bringing back our on-field committee that takes on the role of implementing the club's direction on behalf of the trustees. These guys lead on all things relating to on-field matters, and in turn they give their feedback to the charity to deliver the club's objectives. They meet once a month, and if you've got any good ideas or constructive suggestions, then drop them an email and they can put it on the agenda to discuss. Now please see this as a public information film. And anyone considering going out to bat without a box on, well, you must be mad. Well, Henry's off to get a new one, a box that is, and just make sure for any young players out there, you realise just how important it is that you wear one. Oh, here's one for you.
Yes, of course. Oh, they'll be totally discreet. Thank you. We got one!
Thanks to their president, Nick Pope, there'll be more news next week. But we've found Wally. And an update on the Phoenix flag. 24 countries we've now visited. That's an incredible achievement. So if you're going abroad, make sure you take the flag with you. And quite impressive, really. 195 countries in the world. And Frimley Phoenix have sent their flag to just over 12.5% of them. Let's see if we can get up to 15% by the end of this year. We've just purchased a couple more flags to enable us to do that, and we've updated them a little bit in design. And there's a great picture of Baz in Malta. Now what's this, an Irish pub? Is this Dublin? No, well, believe it or not, it's Albania. And another country to add to the list, and Ryan and Kian just having a short trip over there. And we can tick another one off with Matty and Henny in Dubai, and even got it up behind the bar. That can't be bad, can it?
Come on, Phoenix.
Well, we're so close to catching up with Wally, aren't we? And next week, we'll look forward to going through those league games together. Now, we're going to play you out with the flag. Very impressive as where it's been. And we've updated the old play out that we used to have with regards to flag to include some of the new ones as well. So we'll see you next week, God willing. Come on, you Phoenix.